Kenny, as somebody older, and I'm sure you went to a lot of games, what did you think about his game in high school?
I thought he was good. I didn't think he was great at the time. If I'm being honest, I didn't think he was great at the time. He was a really good high school player. I mean, he was slaying pros when he was in high school. I mean, that says something. But I'm a guy, you gotta have longevity. I mean, he's had it now, but in high school I'm still questioning whether he's going to be good in the league. But he's coming down and he's slaying pros. You start to say, wow, this kid's nice. He was tough in high school. I mean, he carried a team of average Joes, basically, to a state chip. I mean, there was some good ball players on there, but it wasn't any. I mean, I guess the second leading scorer on that team averaged what, like 10 points a game?
I mean, he could do it all. You know what I mean? Especially in high school, inside, outside. Put a big guy on him, or take him outside. Put a little guy on him, and take him in the post. I mean, it carried over to the league. One thing I do know about him, he worked hard. Every morning, 6 o'clock in the gym, without fail. Without fail. I mean, every morning.
Well, when the older heads,
who was
the oldest guy in here, and they start coming to high school games with the old guys, you knew you had something special. And that's when you started seeing guys, like I said, I'm the oldest guy in here. And when they start going out to high school games like they were going out to, just regular high school games, not even the state championship, they knew he was something special. That's what I thought.
Well, I could tell you a story when Kobe this was '93 when I first got out of college. I was trying out for the Sixers. They had Stackhouse on the team. They had just drafted Sean Bradley. Moses Malone was there to help Sean Bradley. And Kobe had come down for one of the practices. And he was slaying Stackhouse in '93. And I was looking around like
slaying him how?
He was abusing him. He was straight up abusing him in '93. I would say, what's that, 10th grade for Kobe? 9th grade, summer. He was killing him.
You mentioned that.
Kobe was just flat out killing him. And I was like, this is a high school kid. I'm looking around like, where's this kid from? I didn't really know who he was at the time. And I'm looking around like, what? Stackhouse is the man. And this kid is killing him. And it was just embarrassing. And it's just, from then on, he just, built his legacy. But it was amazing to watch at that young age how good he was.
Nobody really knew him as a person. Was he aloof? Was he kind of separate, just only in that basketball lane?
His focus was basketball, so everything else was secondary. Like Rick said earlier, every time when we were going out, and he'd be like, no, I'm going to go play. And you go South Ardmore 10, 11 o'clock at night, and he's up there playing. So I think basketball was his focus, and that was his drive. Maybe it was his getaway. But you saw the difference between, when we were growing up, the difference between his focus and kind of our focus at that age, as high school kids. Because basketball was everything, and everything else was secondary.
So let me fast forward for a minute here. Now, can we just take as a baseline for the rest of this basketball discussion, does anyone disagree with the fact that Jordan is here and everyone else comes after that?
That's really tough, but to me, I think he's better than Mike, to be honest about it. I really do.
Kobe's better than Mike.
I mean, that's what I think. I really do. I think he's better than Michael Jordan. I really do.
You got to explain that to me, sir.
Well, Michael Jordan, him and Kobe were both gunners. And Michael Jordan took just as many shots, but Michael Jordan got 6 and Kobe's got 5. That's just my own personal opinion. I think he's better than Jordan, and I think he's the best one of the best to ever played a game of basketball. That's where I look at it.